Ilara's world shattered not with a scream, but with a whisper, overheard through a barely ajar door. The Vincent Thorne identity is almost airtight, boss. No one will ever connect it to the Falcon heist. Her heart, once so full of her fiancé, now pulsed with icy dread. The man she was to marry, the architect of her future, was a phantom built on lies, his past stained with an unspoken crime. The diamond on her finger felt less like a promise and more like a shackle forged in deceit. The subsequent days were a tightrope walk over an abyss. Ilara scrutinized Vincent with a new, terrifying lens. Every loving glance, every shared laugh, now felt like a performance. She searched for tells, for inconsistencies, a flicker of the falcon in the thorn. The man who meticulously planned their wedding now seemed to be a master of elaborate deceptions, weaving a web around her. The air in their elegant apartment grew thick with her unspoken suspicions, suffocating her. Driven by a desperate need for truth, Ilara began her own clandestine investigation. Online searches yielded nothing on Vincent Thorne pre-5 years ago. It was a blank slate, too perfect. She pieced together fragments from the overheard conversation, cross-referencing news articles about unsolved high-profile robberies. The Falcon heist was a ghost story in the financial world, a legend of impossible precision and vanished millions. The pieces, though disjointed, began to click into a terrifyingly coherent picture. A critical breakthrough came from a forgotten detail, a unique, rare coin Vincent kept in his study. The news report mentioned the Falcon gang's calling card, a specific mint-marked silver eagle left at crime scenes. Her hands trembled as she found a picture of the exact coin online, identical to his. It was a macabre signature, a mocking testament to his past, hidden in plain sight. The proof she'd craved now felt like a venomous bite, confirming her worst fears. He wasn't just a criminal, he was a narcissist, taunting her. The wedding was 2 weeks away. Ilara, no longer the naive bride, began crafting her revenge. She continued to play the doting fiancé, all the while constructing a meticulous plan to dismantle Vincent's life as he had hers. Her once dreamy wedding planner became a tactical war map. Every seating arrangement, every vendor, every detail was repurposed to serve her calculated retribution. She would expose him, not with a bang, but with a slow, agonizing unraveling. On their rehearsal dinner, amidst toasts and false smiles, Ilara planted the seeds of doubt. She accidentally mentioned obscure details about the Falcon heist to a guest who happened to be a retired financial journalist. Vincent's eyes, usually so calm, darted nervously. He hadn't realized how many subtle changes Ilara had made to their guest list, carefully inviting individuals who would unwittingly become pawns in her game. The journalist's casual interest ignited a spark of unease in Vincent. The morning of the wedding dawned, beautiful and menacing. Ilara, dressed in her pristine white gown, felt a chill that had nothing to do with the weather. The ceremony was set for an outdoor garden, a place Vincent adored. She had arranged for the digital display on a large screen, ostensibly for a slideshow of their love story, to be hacked. The true display, a montage of damning evidence and the real Vincent Thorne, awaited its cue. The tension was palpable, a silent storm brewing. As the vows began, Vincent's confident smile faltered. The digital screen flickered, not to a childhood photo, but to grainy security footage of the Falcon heist, a man with Vincent's unmistakable build, albeit masked, moving with chilling precision. Then came the silver eagle coin, magnified, followed by news headlines about Falcon's unsolved mystery. A collective gasp swept through the guests. Vincent's face drained of all color, his eyes wide with dawning horror and betrayal. Ilara met his gaze, her own eyes devoid of warmth, reflecting a cold, righteous fury. She had prepared a microphone, not for a speech, but for the recorded confession of his former accomplice, a voice from the overheard whisper, detailing Vincent's true identity and the full extent of his criminal enterprise. The audio played, clear and damning, echoing across the stunned garden. The police, strategically invited as part of the catering team, moved in, their presence a silent, unavoidable consequence. As Vincent was led away, his frantic pleas and desperate attempts to reach her were ignored. Ilara stood tall, her white gown a stark contrast to the wreckage of his life. She had sacrificed her love, her future, for the truth and justice. The diamond ring, once a symbol of a beautiful lie, was now merely a cold stone. Her revenge was complete, a bitter victory, but she knew the healing, though painful, could finally begin. The ghost of Vincent Thorne was finally laid to rest.